Well, it has been a extremely busy Alaskan summer per usual. Tons going on, not a lot of time to make videos and put content up for you guys, but I appreciate everyone sticking around and being patient, watching the old videos I've posted and getting the views up on them. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully we can get back to some regular scheduled programming here. But yeah, just kind of burning the candle on both ends, so to speak. And things have been crazy busy, so we'll see what we can make happen here coming up in the next few weeks. But you know, summertime in Alaska, that means fun things are going on as well, and we've got the car show coming up. So you know, we're gonna have to represent and attend that in true backyard Alaskan style. So we need to pick something to throw on the car trailer and tag along, so we better find what we're taking with us. And as some of you might recall, we ended up taking the green boom truck the last time I hauled something to the car show, and that was a big success. So, you know, we might as well step it up a notch, see what we can wow the people with this year. So let me show you what I'm thinking. And I was thinking we better represent. We're going to bring a World War II truck to the show this year, and there's nothing finer to do that with than the 1942 Chevy G506, of course. So we're going to get this thing prepped and ready and loaded on the car trailer so it can tag along and attend the show in style. Now, some of you may recall that this truck's missing a few things in order to make the 1938 Chevy Master Deluxe revival happen. If you haven't seen that video series, be sure to go check it out because it is some top tier quality content in getting an old car going. And it's just great. But yeah, there's a few things to put back on this truck. I ended up stealing the carburetor and the starter off of it in order to get the 38 going. So we're probably just going to go rob those back off the 38 just to make this quick and easy and stick them back on. And we'll be on our way. Stick a temporary fuel tank back in this truck. It is, I don't know, it's somewhere out there in one of the other gems. So we'll go find that, and of course a battery. And she ought to fire right up. It hasn't ran at all this year so far, so we're gonna get her going, rally it around, make sure it's you know, all up in shape and it's gonna do what it's supposed to, and it ought to be a fun time. Well, the 38's down here by the shop, but we'll get the hood taken off and then steal the parts that we need back off of it. And you guys pretty much know what that entails, the starter and the carburetor. So we'll just go ahead and hammer that out real quick, and then we'll check back in when we get back up to the old truck there and throw them on. And we're back. We'll get these thrown on here quick. Shouldn't take too long. Got a nice tall truck to work on, so you know, that always makes it a plus. We'll get these slapped in there and go grab a battery and fuel, and we'll fire it up. Okay, we're all hooked back up, ready to rumble. Got gas in there, got a battery. That's at least 100 mile an hour rated. I mean, that ain't going nowhere. And something I like to point out about military stuff, they have all these cool features, like a primer on your fuel pump. So you can prime your system. Like so. Give her a little of the high impact here. Watch the glass. Oh yeah, creature comforts. Can you complain about that? I love these things. Oh, and then you brag on them and then they don't do it. Just hold that thought. Hold that thought. Give her a little of that. The window trim seal. Let's take her to the shop, air up some tires. Well, we'll get some air thrown in the back tires here, and this thing should be pretty well ready to roll. If you are curious why it runs a little choppy, this old 270 that I swapped in here, in the Revival series of this truck that you should go watch if you haven't, by the way. But yeah, the old 270, she only runs on 5 out of 6, so it's got a little bit of a miss, but she still sounds pretty good. Good for what we're doing with it. Front wheel drive only. You don't need rear axles or nothing. So we'll get some air in them and then get the trailer on and get this thing on and chained down and be pretty well ready. Well, it's the next morning. We are all loaded up and ready to go and headed out. She looks great on there. Hasn't been on a trailer since I rescued this thing back in 2017, where it sat in the woods for 50 plus years. So gonna be good to get this truck out and get it seen by some people and show it off a little bit. Gonna be a fun time. Let's hit the road. Next day, heading to the show now, and we'll get this beast unloaded and parked in line. Ought to be a good time.
so rarely see one of those.
So, a day after Orient, it said that it's going to be around the 22nd.
I have a lot of parts on that too, like it's not.
Do that thing with the umbrella. But use this one. The thing I was doing earlier. So pop it out. Okay? Go over your head, way above Kaylee, and then go up and down really quick like this.
Oh!
Watch. Watch your face. You got hair.
way home now. It was a good show, good turnout, lots of entries, and quite a few stuff that none of us had seen so far, so that's always cool. Nice when a good variety happens every year. So yeah, bringing the old beast back home. Slow going, but she's doing fine. Well, made it back safe and sound, got the truck all unloaded and put back here with the other ones, so that's good. It's always a funny feeling to be, you know, hauling one out of the yard rather than into the yard, but it's also good to get them out, enjoy them a little bit, have some fun, and talk with people that like the same kind of stuff. So makes for a great time. And yeah, the car show was a good turnout. Lots of people, lots of cool stuff showed up, and yeah, made for a good time. And I would definitely say that is the farthest this truck has traveled in over 50 years. Whether it was driven there or not, it's still, you know, the longest it's been in quite a long time. So, you know, it's good to get it out and enjoy it that way. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget the merch store is down below in the video description. Be sure to go check that out, grab some cool stuff, support the channel. And until the next video, I will see you guys later.